一息ついて、英語でニュースを楽しみましょう。A Tokyo court recently ruled against legalizing same-sex marriage. This decision reversed a lower court's ruling. The court stated that marriage is primarily between a man and a woman. This case is one of 6 similar lawsuits heading to the Supreme Court for a final decision. Activists expressed disappointment but vowed to continue their fight for equal marriage rights in Japan.
Japan's chief cabinet secretary, Minoru Kihara, has ordered a review to streamline the government structure. He noted an excessive number of committees within the cabinet office and cabinet secretariat. Kihara aims to make the organization more efficient. This effort will include possibly abolishing some bodies. The goal is to focus more on critical national issues.
The Japanese government adopted a draft supplementary budget for fiscal year 2025. The budget totals 18.3 trillion yen. It aims to finance an economic package. This package will provide aid for household finances and invest in growth. This is the first extra budget under Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi. It is one of the largest supplementary budgets in recent history.
Japan plans to issue additional government bonds to fund its new economic stimulus package. The Finance Ministry will increase bond issuance by about $75 billion. This move could raise concerns about the nation's financial health. Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi's cabinet approved the draft supplementary budget. The new bonds will help cover the increased spending.
The governor of Hokkaido has expressed support for restarting the Tomari nuclear plant. This decision comes amidst ongoing discussions about Japan's energy policy. The potential restart could help address energy needs and reduce reliance on fossil fuels. Safety concerns and public opinion remain key factors in the final decision regarding nuclear power operations in the region.
Japan's Diet has approved a bill to remove the add-on gasoline tax. This measure aims to reduce fuel costs for consumers and businesses. The government hopes this will stimulate economic activity. The change is part of broader efforts to ease financial burdens on citizens. Details of when the tax removal will take effect are expected soon.
A record 85.9% of civil servants in Japan took paternity leave recently. This significant increase highlights a growing trend towards greater work-life balance for fathers. It reflects changing societal attitudes and government initiatives promoting shared parenting responsibilities. This development is expected to encourage more private sector employees to take paternity leave too.
Prices for 217 food products in Japan are set to increase in December. This will affect various daily necessities. The price hikes are due to rising raw material costs and import expenses. Consumers are advised to prepare for higher grocery bills. This trend reflects ongoing global economic pressures impacting food supply chains.
Prince Hitachi of Japan, the younger brother of Emperor Emeritus Akihito, has celebrated his 90th birthday. The Imperial Household Agency announced the milestone. Prince Hitachi has dedicated his life to public service and scientific research, particularly in cancer studies. He continues to perform duties and attend events, maintaining an active role within the imperial family.
Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi's ascent has reignited debates about women's roles in traditional Japanese sumo wrestling. Her leadership brings renewed attention to gender equality in sports and cultural practices. Discussions are focusing on whether women should be allowed to enter the sumo ring, a practice currently prohibited by tradition. This issue continues to spark public interest.
次に、社会のニュースです。 Japan has finalized a new rule for child support. Starting next April, divorced parents with child custody can receive 20,000 yen per child each month. This payment will be made by the other parent, even if no agreement was made during the divorce. This aims to help custodial parents get support faster. The Justice Ministry announced this amount today.
A Chinese man caused anger in Japan by putting fake money into a temple donation box. A video showed him placing hell money at Sensoji Temple instead of 100 yen for a fortune stick. This act sparked online outrage and criticism of disrespectful tourist behavior. Tensions between Tokyo and Beijing are already high.
Japan is considering much higher visa fees for foreign nationals. The government may raise the permanent residency fee from 10,000 yen to 300,000 yen. They also plan to make naturalization criteria stricter. These proposals are part of Prime Minister Sanai Takaichi's new policies for foreign nationals, discussed by the ruling party.
Japan plans to tighten re-entry checks for foreign nationals who do not pay medical bills. The new rule would apply to unpaid bills of 10,000 yen or more, down from the current 200,000 yen threshold. This measure aims to prevent non-payment of medical costs by visitors. It is part of a larger package of adjustments to rules for foreign nationals.
Prime Minister Sanai Takaichi's rise is sparking new discussions about women in sumo wrestling. This topic has been a long-standing debate in Japan, especially concerning women's roles in traditional sports and cultural practices. Her position as leader brings renewed attention to gender equality issues in various aspects of Japanese society.
A Japanese town mistakenly issued a bear sighting warning. It was later found that the alert was triggered by an image generated by artificial intelligence. Authorities quickly retracted the warning after discovering the error. This incident highlights the challenges and potential issues with relying on AI for public safety alerts.
20 people were left stuck on Japan's tallest Ferris wheel after a lightning strike. The incident caused the attraction to stop, stranding visitors for several hours. Emergency services worked to safely rescue everyone from the high cabins. Thankfully, no serious injuries were reported, but it was a frightening experience for those involved.
Volunteer groups in Kawaguchi, Saitama are providing vital language support for foreign children. These volunteers help children of immigrant families learn Japanese, aiding their success in society. Kawaguchi has a diverse population, and these programs are crucial for integration and educational opportunities for non-native speaking students.
Low-income households in Japan are finding it difficult to cover school-related expenses for their children. Many families struggle with the costs of education, impacting their ability to provide necessary resources. This issue raises concerns about educational inequality and the financial burden on vulnerable families across the country.
Japan is concerning an alarm about an increase in bear attacks. The expert is calling for better population control measures to manage the growing number of bears. This comes amid concerns for public safety in areas where human and bear habitats overlap, urging immediate action to prevent further incidents.
続いて、文化・芸能ニュースをお伝えします。K-pop group aespa is facing calls to cancel their performance at Japan's NHK Red and White Singing Contest. Over 70,000 people signed a petition. The controversy involves their Chinese member Ningning, due to past comments and rising tensions between Japan and China. The group's agency stated no offense was intended.
A past social media post by aespa's Ningning has caused a stir in Japan. The post, from 2022, showed a lamp shaped like an atomic bomb. This has drawn criticism from Japanese fans. The incident is adding to existing political tensions between the two countries.
The Japanese boy band JO1 has canceled a fan meeting event. The cancellation was announced by a Chinese music platform, citing unavoidable circumstances. This news comes amid rising tensions affecting K-pop groups with members from both Japan and China.
Traditional Japanese Hina dolls featuring 2025's iconic figures were unveiled in Tokyo. The dolls honor baseball legend Ichiro Suzuki and Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi. They also highlight events like the Osaka Expo. This cultural display celebrates important moments and people from the year.
Baseball icon Ichiro Suzuki is among the notable figures honored with traditional Japanese Hina dolls this year. Suzuki, 52, was inducted into both Japanese and U.S. Baseball Halls of Fame. This marks his 5th appearance in the annual doll lineup, a record-matching achievement.
Japan's first female prime minister, Sanae Takaichi, is also featured as a traditional Hina doll. Her inclusion reflects her impact on the nation in 2025. The dolls celebrate important people and events, offering a unique cultural snapshot of the year.
The 2025 Osaka Expo is a theme for this year's traditional Japanese Hina dolls. This marks Osaka's 2nd time hosting the event. The dolls capture the essence of significant events, alongside figures like Ichiro Suzuki and Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi. The exhibition runs until March.
A new Japanese film titled Kokuho is gaining attention. It tells the story of a kabuki actor's journey to become the best in Japan. The movie stars Ryo Yoshizawa and Ken Watanabe. It offers a dramatic look into the world of traditional Japanese theater.
The film Kokuho, an epic about a kabuki actor, has received reviews. Critics praise its beautiful cinematography and strong performances by Ryo Yoshizawa and Ken Watanabe. Despite its long runtime, the movie provides an engaging look at ambition within traditional Japanese art.
Kokuho, a new film about a kabuki actor's quest for greatness, is currently showing at the 2025 Japanese Film Festival. It will be released in theaters on December 11th. The movie explores the rich traditions of kabuki through a compelling personal story.
次に、ビジネス関連のニュースです。Tokyo's core inflation remained steady at 2.8% in November. This matches last month's figures. The Bank of Japan may raise interest rates soon, possibly in December or January. This steady inflation and rising industrial output support the central bank's decision. Strong electricity costs offset slower food price increases.
Japan's finance ministry plans to issue an extra $75 billion in government bonds. This money will fund a new economic stimulus package. This decision might cause concerns about Japan's national finances. The government aims to boost the economy with these new funds. This is part of a larger spending plan.
Fujitsu has launched a special version of SAP Fionor Cloud for insurance in Japan. This new platform is designed for the Japanese insurance industry. It supports core business operations and follows local rules. Fujitsu partnered with SAP Feyenoord GAB to create this system. It aims to improve efficiency for insurers.
LS Electric, a company from Korea, started building an energy storage facility in Chiba, Japan. This system connects to the power grid. It will help Japan use more renewable energy. This project is a step for LS Electric to grow its business in Japan. It supports Japan's clean energy goals.
Food prices are rising significantly in Japan. Over 20,000 food items from major companies will see price increases this year. This is a 64.6% jump from last year. Staple foods like rice, along with chocolate and coffee, are among the items becoming more expensive. This affects household budgets.
Japan's car production has bounced back. This rebound is thanks to a trade agreement between the U.S. and Japan, which cut auto tariffs. Additionally, strong demand for artificial intelligence technology is boosting the information and communications equipment sector. These factors contribute to overall industrial growth.
Asian stock markets showed mixed results today. Trading was quiet due to a holiday. Japan's Nikkei 225 stock index remained mostly unchanged. However, shares of companies linked to artificial intelligence saw some declines. Investors are still watching global economic trends, especially in the U.S.
Sumitomo Mitsui Financial Group, known as SMFG, is expanding its business in India. The Japanese financial giant has already spent $5 billion on acquisitions. This move shows their commitment to growing their presence in the Indian market. They aim to strengthen their operations in the region.
Private financial advisors in Japan are recommending a change for the 2026 national budget. They suggest that the government should consider current inflation rates when planning. This means the budget should reflect the increased cost of living and goods. This advice aims for more realistic financial planning.
In Tokyo, rising electricity costs are impacting inflation. These higher utility prices help to offset slower increases in processed food prices. This balance kept the overall inflation rate steady. It shows how different parts of the economy affect consumer costs and central bank decisions.
次はスポーツニュースをお伝えします。Japanese horse racing is buzzing for the 45th Japan Cup. Masquerade Ball, a 3-year-old colt, is a top favorite. This comes after his recent victory in the Autumn Tenno Show. The prestigious Japan Cup race is scheduled to take place this Sunday, November 30th, drawing global attention to Tokyo Racecourse.
The Tokyo Deaflympics, which concluded on November 26th, saw Japan achieve remarkable success. The host nation secured a record 51 medals in total, finishing second overall in the global standings. This impressive performance highlights the dedication and talent of Japan's deaf athletes across various sports.
Japan's women's volleyball team proudly claimed a gold medal at the recent Tokyo Deaflympics. Their dominant performance in the championship match brought national acclaim. This victory was a key highlight in Japan's record-breaking medal haul at the international sporting event.
Swimmer Ryutaro Ibara earned a gold medal for Japan at the 2025 Tokyo Deaflympics. He triumphed in the men's 200-meter freestyle event. This was one of many strong individual performances that contributed to Japan's overall success at the Games, which concluded this week.
Japanese pitcher Tatsuya Imai is a highly sought-after free agent in Major League Baseball. His impressive 2025 season in Nippon professional baseball, where he posted a 1.92 ERA, has attracted interest from several MLB teams looking to strengthen their pitching rotations for the upcoming season.
The New York Yankees are reportedly showing strong interest in Japanese pitcher Tatsuya Imai. As a top free agent, Imai's availability without a draft pick compensation makes him a valuable target. This could be a significant move for the Yankees to bolster their roster.
Shohei Ohtani, the Los Angeles Dodgers superstar, has announced his plan to play for Japan in the 2026 World Baseball Classic. Ohtani was the most valuable player when Japan won the 2023 tournament. His return will boost the team's chances for another championship.
Shohei Ohtani continues to achieve great success. He recently won his 4th Most Valuable Player award. He also helped the Los Angeles Dodgers secure their 2nd consecutive World Series title. His dual-threat skills continue to make him a standout player in Major League Baseball.
Veteran Japanese pitcher Kenta Maeda has signed a 2-year contract with the Rakuten Golden Eagles in Japan's Nippon Professional Baseball League. Maeda returns to his home country after a successful career in Major League Baseball, where he played for 3 different teams from 2016 to 2025.
Vissel Kobe secured a 2-0 victory in the Asian Champions League. This win helps them move clear in the standings. The Japanese club's strong performance in the tournament continues to build momentum as they aim for further success in the competition.
続いて、国際ニュースです。Japan is considering much higher visa fees for foreign nationals. The government plans to raise permanent residency fees significantly from 10,000 yen to 300,000 yen. They also aim to tighten naturalization rules. This is part of new policies by Prime Minister Takaichi to manage the growing number of foreign residents and the workload for immigration screening.
A Tokyo High Court ruling today upheld Japan's ban on same-sex marriage. This decision is the last of 6 High Court cases on the issue. It is seen as a setback for marriage equality advocates. Amnesty International called the ruling a damaging step. The matter is now expected to proceed to the Supreme Court for a final decision.
Japan plans new restrictions on unpaid medical fees from foreign nationals. The government will lower the reporting threshold for these unpaid bills to 10,000 yen. Also, new rules will require overseas online sellers to pay consumption tax on low-value imported goods. These changes aim to close loopholes affecting Japan's healthcare system and local businesses.
Japan is actively leading global efforts to decarbonize its shipping industry. The nation has set ambitious goals to reduce greenhouse gas emissions from ships. Both the government and private companies are developing new green strategies. Japan is also working with international groups to create global standards for sustainable, low-carbon maritime trade.
Japan has denied reports that former U.S. President Trump advised Prime Minister Takaichi not to provoke China over Taiwan. Japanese officials stated the report was untrue, emphasizing the strong cooperation between the 2 countries. The Prime Minister had previously made comments linking Japan's security to a potential Taiwan conflict, causing international discussion.
Experts say the rising influence of the Global South will not harm Japan's ties with ASEAN nations. Japan considers engagement with these countries a key foreign policy goal. Prime Minister Takaichi's administration continues to support the free and open Indo-Pacific vision, promoting peace and prosperity in the region along with ASEAN.
China has urged Japan to clearly explain its position on Taiwan. This follows Prime Minister Takaichi's remarks that a Taiwan conflict could threaten Japan's survival. China criticized Japan's vague statements about its unchanged position, demanding a clear explanation regarding the One China principle and accusing Japan of interfering in its internal affairs.
Japan's State Minister for Foreign Affairs, Kunimitsu Ayano, met with the Turkish ambassador. They discussed strengthening relations between Japan and Turkey. Condolences were offered for a recent Turkish military plane crash. Both countries agreed to work together on opening the Turkish-Japanese Science and Technology University and addressing concerns about illegal residents in Japan.
Japan will host a summit with 5 Central Asian countries in Tokyo next month. This meeting aims to strengthen Japan's relationships with these strategically important nations, which have rich energy and mineral resources. Japan seeks to reduce the influence of China and Russia in the region and reinforce an international order based on law.
Spain and Japan are actively working to establish a new strategic balance in their relationship. They are exploring fresh areas of cooperation and strengthening existing ties. This effort aims to enhance their global standing and mutual interests. Both nations seek to build a more robust and beneficial partnership in the international arena.
IT 技術関連のニュースをお伝えします。Japan plans to expand tax credits for strategic technology investments, focusing on AI and semiconductors. Companies could receive up to 40% tax credits for research and development. This initiative aims to strengthen economic security and promote industrial growth in key technological sectors. The government supports 6 national strategic technologies.
Fujitsu has launched the Japan edition of SAP Pioneer Cloud for insurance. This new platform is designed to support core business operations within the Japanese insurance industry. It includes Fujitsu's specialized features to meet local regulatory needs. The goal is to accelerate digital transformation for insurance companies in Japan.
Japan plans to allocate around 400 billion yen in its supplementary budget. This funding will support research and development in artificial intelligence, nuclear fusion, and quantum technology. The government's goal is to establish Japan as a global leader in these critical technological fields. Approximately 190 billion yen is earmarked for AI-related projects.
Japan's AI Safety Institute plans to significantly increase its staff, tripling from 30 to about 100 personnel. This expansion aims to enhance the institute's ability to evaluate AI safety, especially for foreign-made artificial intelligence systems. They will develop their own evaluation framework to detect security vulnerabilities like backdoors.
Japan announced over 1 trillion yen in new funding to boost its domestic semiconductor manufacturing capabilities. This investment will primarily support Rapidus, a leading chip maker, as it works towards mass-producing advanced 2-nanometer chips by 2027. The country aims to become a global leader in cutting-edge semiconductor technology.
Fujifilm has inaugurated a new development and evaluation building at its Shizuoka factory. This facility is a key step in expanding Fujifilm's semiconductor materials business. It features high-cleanliness cleanrooms, advanced evaluation equipment, and AI-powered inspection systems to accelerate material development and ensure high-quality supply.
Japan is enhancing its technology cooperation with Vietnam. It will train Vietnamese PhD students in semiconductor research through joint university programs. Japan also supports Vietnam's AI ecosystem with the VietLeap AI Accelerator, which helps promising startups. This collaboration aims to strengthen technological ties between the two countries.
Japan is updating its national robotics strategy, the first revision in a decade. The new strategy emphasizes AI robotics and stronger partnerships between public and private sectors. It aims to boost Japan's industrial base and develop advanced autonomous robots, particularly for specialized manufacturing, like semiconductor production.
Japanese universities and companies are developing a 3-meter-tall humanoid robot for disaster rescue operations. These large robots will be capable of lifting over 100 kilograms of debris. A test model is expected to be ready by the end of 2026, with mass production planned to begin by 2029.
Japan's startup ecosystem is experiencing significant growth, attracting new global investors. General Atlantic recently made its first investment in Smart HR, a Japanese HR software unicorn. Another AI startup, Sakana AI, also saw its valuation nearly double, signaling a maturing and vibrant tech startup scene in Japan.
今日のニュースは以上です。ご視聴ありがとうございました。おやすみなさい。